And Liverpool are out of the Champions League, people. What a surprise. PSG going to Anfield after Liverpool have a 1-0 lead taken from France, only to concede the first goal and then lose the penalty shootout. You just need to applaud Luis Enrique's men. These group of players have literally put everything into both matches. And this game right here at Anfield, I thought literally the fans were going to get behind the team. Quite literally, I thought it was going to be an absolute cauldron for PSG to go to. But guess what? PSG have done it. They have knocked out one of the favourites to win the Champions League. And that's it. I mentioned in a video before that Liverpool were one of the favourites. Hey, David, absolute stinker and hooked. And that's where we are now with football. There are so many surprises coming in this Champions League. I could see Aston Villa maybe even going to the semi-finals here. PSG maybe potentially going to the final to play Barcelona or Bayern Munich or Inter. This is the level of football in the Champions League. It's so tough. The draws have been tough, people. And this road to the final can only get better. Trust me on this one. But let me just summarize this game. That first goal, and you always saw it from PSG. They always had a moment where they had a chance to counter-attack Liverpool when Liverpool overcommitted. And I don't think they should have done that because Liverpool had the lead, but you saw throughout the match, obviously, apart from another few chances like Dembélé, a few from Doué, who was absolute brilliant when he came on. And these kind of moments in matches make or break the game. And Liverpool didn't really have many. PSG defended absolutely brilliantly. Do you know what? I wish that Hakimi was still at Real Madrid the way that he was playing today. Nuno Mendes was absolutely sensational. The midfield, Kvaratskhelia, he wasn't absolutely the best today, but he maintained the ball possession. He really made PSG move and tick throughout the minutes. And then Dembélé was decent. He had a few chances. Obviously, one just skipped away from him before Alisson claimed it. But there's a lot of moments in those games that will literally be a 1-0 or 1-1, and Liverpool didn't take them. That's it. They didn't really have many opportunities to take. Obviously, when Kwanzaa came on and he hit the post, I think from a header, that back post free kick from Robertson, obviously one of the moments for Liverpool. But apart from that, I didn't really see many. Salah today, we need to speak on this because Salah today was non-existent in a match at Anfield, and you expect him to turn up. He was just as non-existent in France. You have to really question this, because sometimes Salah just goes missing in a game. And when Salah's missing, Liverpool sometimes just struggle a little bit. And it's not really the Liverpool that we all like to see play. So Liverpool literally now is just the Carabao Cup and the Premier League for them. They've probably already won the Premier League. They've got Newcastle to face in the final of the Carabao Cup. And that's it. So it's a kind of like a mini double for them. I don't count the Carabao Cup as probably a really major honour, essentially. It's one of the 4 trophies in England. But yeah, Liverpool, honestly, they could have done much better today. They were on the front foot most of the game, I'm not going to lie. But PSG's defence were outstanding. It was complete reverse of the last game. It was like Liverpool trying to consistently attack and keep momentum and keep it building up the front end of the pitch. But PSG had the opportunity to counter. That's how it is. Obviously, both games just in complete reverse. And Luis Enrique, the way that PSG started this Champions League campaign to where they are now, completely crazy, man. It's just completely 2 different shades of PSG. Like, the way they're playing now, they are really sourcing. And if Real Madrid were to reach the semi-finals and potentially face PSG or Aston Villa, then if it is PSG, we need to come up with something to beat these guys, because as a team, they are working really well. They're working really, really well. And I'm just a little bit disappointed about Liverpool because I really wanted to see Real Madrid face Liverpool. I think facing Liverpool would have been a good thing for us because it would have really shown where we're at, because we've already lost to them this season in the Champions League. And I just wanted to face Liverpool again because it just gives us a bit more of a tougher prospect to just, obviously, the route to the final when you play Atletico Madrid and you play Arsenal, you play Liverpool. It's a great route. If you beat all those teams, you're most likely to be really good favourites for the final, even if we were to face Barcelona, just because of the historic value that Real Madrid bring to the Champions League. But do you know what? All credit to PSG. Absolutely fantastic from those group of players. And some of them, obviously, when you look at them, they could be potentially recruited in the summer. They could be, because some of those names that they have in that team, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. As a team, they work hard, they work together, they consistently chase. The pressing that they were doing in that first half was excellent, organised as a unit. Something that I cannot say of Real Madrid, to be honest. But you know what? PSG, absolutely fantastic. And the penalty shootout for me, when I looked at it, and I was like, PSG are winning this before it even started, because Donnarumma in goal is an absolute towering giant, and his good reflexes will count very much so in a penalty shootout. You saw him against England in the final of the Euros, exactly the same thing. So this kind of keeper in a penalty shootout is a must. I mean, Courtois is decent in penalty shootout, but he doesn't use his height to his advantage. He's not quick enough to literally dive down either to his left or right. So Donnarumma is a completely different prospect. He's really quick reflexes, and the way that he was commanding from corners today, absolutely exceptional. Absolutely exceptional. Using his height again to his advantage and really commanding his box. I think one of the standout players from today, one of the man of the matches today. And for me, when I look at, Liverpool again, it's done for them this season. It's really just the Premier League. I think they'll win the Carabao Cup, so they'll win a double, literally a mini double under Arne Slot. And you know what? It's a decent season. It's a decent season. It's a good season, actually, because it's his first season anyway. So he's won a trophy, potentially going to win True. So, you know what? Decent season for Liverpool. But some of the players today, Diaz was a bit lost, sometimes losing his footing. Jota was just shaking his head consistently. When Núñez came on, oh my God, the penalty miss from Núñez. He had his hand in his face completely. And that's literally what it is, really. That's the story of Núñez and his career at Liverpool. And then, obviously, the defense weren't too bad. Konaté made the mistake. He had to cut it out, guys. The first goal, he had to cut it out. But Dembélé just picked up the pieces. And I think it was Szoboszlai there also trying to mop it up, but didn't work. Obviously, everybody just went in together and didn't really do much for the cause, really. So, yeah, obviously, Dembélé just slotted through. But honestly, very, very good from PSG. The penalties were absolutely fantastic. They absolutely ripped them into the back of net. Absolutely ripped them. All of them were fantastic. And obviously, I saw the PSG fans on the left-hand side when you're looking at it in the camera of the football pitch, and the PSG on the left-hand side, honestly, they were just making noise consistently to just disturb the Liverpool players. Obviously, Salah scored a really good penalty. But, yeah, man, it was... That match was just 120 minutes of really nothing, but everything crammed into it seemed to just favour PSG the longer the match went on. And now they're going to have to face Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa could give PSG a really good game. Obviously, Aston Villa got to beat Club Brugge, but I think that's already done anyway. That's done and dusted. So Aston Villa and PSG, that's going to be a really tough game for Luis Enrique. Two Spanish managers, Emery and Luis Enrique. They're going head to head. It's gonna be a very difficult prospect for PSG. That's no easy task. Aston Villa. I see Aston Villa as the underdogs, the true underdogs for this competition, because Emery is a European Cup winning trophy. Yeah, he's obviously won the Europa League multiple times, so he knows how to win on the bigger stage. So you know what, Emery, I wouldn't put it past him if they beat PSG, because look. It's styles that makes fights. And PSG had the style to beat Liverpool. That's it. That's all it is. So, you know what? Good luck to PSG. Good luck, obviously, to the teams tomorrow, my team included. Hopefully we get through, people. Hopefully we get through. And then we can do a job on Atletico Madrid and potentially reach the next round to face Arsenal. That is going to be, whoa. That's going to be a crazy match. Whoever goes through, really. Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. That's going to be a really crazy match. But guys, make sure you comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And we'll see you next time on another video. It's time to end the stream, Dave. Late one. A la Madrid y nada más. Take care, people. And buenas noches.